Hello. We've been waiting for you. Black sacraments have been performed, and contracts must be completed. Yes, we must fulfill our duties for the Dark Brotherhood. Go find out from Ochiva exactly what we're supposed to be doing next. Did a little bit of training. Time to level up, too, while we're at it, huh?
I am honored by your presence. How can Ochiva be of assistance? So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting.
Oh no, not this. This is awesome.
Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests.
Of course.
Are you ready to attend? Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summitmist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house, and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summitmist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun.
Have fun.
Each guest, at some point in the past, wronged their mysterious host. Now, he's hired us to exact his revenge. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
Now, this is the Dark Brotherhood that I got to know. This is, okay, so it's kind of like a game of Clue, sort of. And apparently, somebody performed, like, I don't know, well, however many guests are here looking for the pot of gold, that's how many black sacraments were performed. All these people managed to piss off somebody. Actually, by talking to them, you can kind of gather what they may have done. I don't know, we'll see. We'll talk to each one in turn before finding a way to off them without any of the rest of them knowing. This quest is, it's almost ridiculous. It really is. I don't know who came up with this stuff. Alright, let's go level up first. I'll go ahead and put some stuff away. Thought I would grab this garment that we got as a quest reward earlier for the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, the Deceiver's Finery. Might as well wear it for the party, right? It might help anyway, fortifying our speechcraft and stuff. That actually looks pretty good. I'm thinking something like this with gloves and, you know, either boots or sandals. I think you can wear pants underneath. I believe garments like that just replace your cuirass. They just replace the chest piece. Well, level 18, we're getting there. By the time we hit 20, our intelligence, agility should be at 100. Strength is almost there. We'll probably be pretty close to leveling by then. I don't know that we'll get a whole lot past level 22, 23. I mean, we may level a few times if we start wearing light armor and start exercising, you know, hand-to-hand skills maybe or something. I mean, we could pretty much level when we want. I have a few magic skills as major skills, so we could exercise those and just level, but Wouldn't be a whole lot of point after getting the attributes that we need maxed out.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle.
Thanks, Fafnir.
Go, socialize. Talk to those fine people. And then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
Creepy bastard.
So, here you are. The sixth guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, you poor dear. Well, this does make things difficult for me. I want to find the gold as much as anyone, but you need it so much more than I do. Yes, you're good. Personally, I think she's a little floozy. She's been eyeing young Primo Antonius, probably smells his wealth. That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families. Oh, that man disgusts me. I find his entire manner offensive. Why, just before you got here, he told me the most off-color joke about an Argonian maid. Well, if I can be perfectly honest with you, I find Neville quite attractive. Red Guards are so exotic, don't you think? It's obvious that young Primo comes from wealth. A chest full of gold would be mere spending change for him. I have a good idea where that chest might be.
I can't quite decide where I should look.
As good
I
as
don't want to
mine.
break anything.
Hello there.
The chest of gold could be hidden anywhere.
Okay, so everybody here is going to have their own little story, and we'll gather what they think about everyone else and look for an opportunity to
Hello
get them
there.
alone.
Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance. So, don't waste your flattery. It's not bad. I'll confess that I have no idea why Primo is here. The kid's got more wealth than the rest of us combined. He sure doesn't need a chest of gold. Maybe he's incredibly greedy, but I don't think so. My guess is that Primo is so bored he simply has nothing better to do. I'm a Red Guard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations. Know what I think? I think that barbarian will do anything to get his hands on the chest of gold. His kind are greedy and vicious, all of them. Trust me, I know. I was stationed at Fort Frostmoth for a few years on the Isle of Solstein. Those Nords are a bunch of animal-worshipping savages.
A little racist,
They're
don't
all
you
the
think?
same, full of meat and something to prove. We lost a lot of good men up there. A lot of good men. If I may be honest, I feel a bit sorry for the old woman. She comes from a noble family, I'm sure, but seems a lot less well off than she should be. Devisi is a dark elf. They call themselves Dunmer. When I was young, I spent some time stationed on Fort Moonmoth, on their homeland of Morrowind. I have great respect for the Dunmer people. They are strong and noble and generally understand the importance of law and discipline. Unfortunately, Devisi doesn't seem to like me very much, but I don't blame her. The young ones tend to have problems with authority figures. All right, then. Guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not gonna find itself.
I wonder if all of these other 5 guests here all did the Black Sacrament against one of the other guests. In other words, it wasn't one person that did a bunch of sacraments for each person, which I don't even know if you can do that as far as the Dark Brotherhood's concerned. It's possible all 5 of these people performed it against one of the other 5 that's here. Oh, that'd be something.
There. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it. Go ahead. Later. I see. Let me confide something in you, my friend. Dovisi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is darker, of course, but that sweet face. My daughter was killed, you see, a few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. Please forgive a father's heavy heart. You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid. Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels. I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption. 3 years ago, my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter, Olga, was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum. Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight. All right, then. I guess I better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself.
Huh.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere. Hello, I'm Dovesi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here, we can really start looking for that chest of gold. What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest. All right. I doubt it. I see. Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago. Honestly, I don't think she likes me. It's because I'm a Dunmer. I heard her say something to Neville, and it wasn't very nice. Every now and then he looks over at me and smiles. I think he's sweet on me. If Nels finds the gold, maybe he'll want some company. I know he's a retired soldier, but not just a soldier. He was an officer in the Imperial Legion. I hate the Legion and everything it stands for. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they persecuted my people and stole our lands. Neville may not be in the Legion anymore, but who knows what atrocities he committed. It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid. He did? Oh my goodness, what should I do? Should I talk to him? Or maybe play hard to get? Or should I, or would that be too forward? Oh, you think so? I mean, it is rather forward, but I like it. All right, then. I'll wait for him in his room upstairs. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes, maybe we'll speak again later.
This Primo character, though, if he's all rich and just here just because, I can't see what reason he would have to perform a black sacrament on anyone here, but who knows? Well, everyone here pissed somebody off. I can be sure of
So
that.
here we all are. Certainly is a nice house. So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting.
Really?
All right, wonderful compliment. Can I be honest with you, my friend? I find Dovisi captivating. She possesses a beauty beyond compare. Maybe you could do me a favor. If you speak with her, put in a good word for me, would you? I would be forever in your debt.
I already did that.
Apparently, the poor old woman thinks she's from a well-to-do family. Truth is, I have servants with more nobility in their blood than her. Nels is a drunk. He doesn't even try to hide that fact. But what else is he? When the liquor is dried, what remains of the man? I think Nels drinks to forget, maybe about some tragedy in his life. He plays the buffoon, but I sense a deep sadness in him. I know he's a retired Imperial Legion officer. Apparently, he's been in campaigns all across the Empire, from Skyrim to Morrowind. I also get the sense that he's very eager to find the gold. I can't imagine his life of servitude to the Empire left him with much to retire on. It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
He just wants it because he wants it. As long as nobody else gets it type of thing, I guess. Alright, so we need to make sure nobody sees any of this. Not sure what my reward is for this, but I want it. Well, he left. That's no good. Oh. Well, that's convenient. She goes flying. I'm sorry, this is ridiculous. Oh, there's a whole Legion set if you wanted it. Nope, nothing suspicious going on here. Poor Dovisi. I don't know what she did. Cheated on somebody, probably. Pissed him off. Well, definitely pissed off somebody. Alright, so what does that leave? Nels and, the rich guy, right? Of course, no one would suspect me of this.
Dear friend, 3 of the guests have been killed. You and I, we must stay close. Band together for mutual protection.
Right.
Who among us is vile enough to take the life of such a beautiful, precious creature? If I find out who did this, they will pay with their life! Between you and me, I think Matilda found the gold, and one of the others killed her for it. Maybe that means the rest of us are safe. If that's the case, then the killer got what he was after. The rest of us needn't worry about our own safety. I was right about him. He's been doing it. He's the killer. My friend, you and I have to end this. We must kill Nels before he kills us.
Oh no. Oh, he had a weapon stashed, huh? He'd probably planned on killing anybody that found the gold. No wonder somebody wanted to off this dude. All guests are dead. And no one knew I was the killer. Wahahaha. Oh man, this was ridiculous. Sorry about that, Nels the naughty. Well, at least he died with his mug in hand. Poor guy. Okay, mission accomplished. Party for the ages right there.
What do you want, Breton trash?
Breton trash. Apparently I haven't charmed that guard yet. Oh man, what do you want, Breton trash? Oh man, this is epic. You gotta love it.
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets.
Oh man, I just got +2 to like all my sneaky stuff. Wow. I'll take that. Very nice, yep. Yeah, my sneak was at 77, 47. Nice. That really helps my agility, too. That's like, what, 6 points of training towards that. Well, we ought to be able to finish agility off. Or close to it, anyway. I don't know, next time we level, I'm sure we'll raise that. No use putting those points to waste. Alright, well, I don't know where we'll go from here, but that was definitely different. If you want to subscribe, you can click that button up top. If you want to catch the rest of this playthrough, you can click that image in the middle. It should send you straight to the playlist. Remember to leave a like and a share if you want to. Well, if you liked it and you got someone to share it with. Appreciate you hanging out, and I will catch you on the next one. You take care. Bye-bye.